This is Matt from MGMT Boston. Today, on this episode of Lantern, we are at Whoop headquarters with Ryan Durkin, the VP of AI here at Whoop, and also kind of the head ringleader of the Massachusetts AI Coalition, which we're going to get to. So first, Ryan, who are you? What are you building here at Whoop? Tell the audience.
My name is Ryan Durkin. I lead AI at work at Whoop, which really is two things. The first is AI enablement, specifically around trying to help unlock tools for employees to use. Think everything from enterprise offerings with OpenAI and Claude and NextAI and everything else in that realm. And then team-specific tooling. Think of the Lovables, the Replits of the world, the workflow automation type tools, AEO tools, anything that really can help an employee here succeed and not be blocked by building with AI. So that's number one. Number two is a bit more on the external side, and I think we'll get into this a bit today, but everything around this AI coalition that we're pulling together in town. Those are my two focus areas.
Yeah, and let's just start at the beginning. I think I would, to steal words out of your mouth, some of the work that you've done here at Whoop sort of led to the AI coalition, but like how did this get started? And then take us up to the present moment, which we stand here where it's going to launch later today. What is this AI coalition going to be?
So about 12 months ago, we started holding a series of events in town. You may have seen them on LinkedIn and X. They were called Whoop Tech Pulse. And all those events were at the intersection of AI and a given topic. So we invited many founders in to have kind of little 4 or 5 person panels around AI and software, AI and hardware, AI and healthcare. The events were really well attended, filled the room every time, waitlist out the door, and everybody who came had the same feedback, which was, these are great, we'd love you guys to keep doing this. And obviously, from Whoop's perspective, we love getting people in the building.
Sure.
We have great space, we are hiring, and we want people in the 4 walls of Whoop. The other side of things here is that there's a ton of other offices in town and companies doing great work who also have space, who might be willing to hold events. And so my ask back to the community was really just to try to model our similar behavior and say, what would it be like if every company in town who did have space, whether you're a high growth company or public company, held 4 events a year? 4 events, 25 companies, 100 events. Could we commit to that as a community? And the resounding response was yes. And if you go into the Mass AI Coalition website, you'll see all those companies there, a lot of the names that you know and a lot of names you may not know that are kind of the up and coming AI companies today trying to reinvent the world. So that's how it started. It was really a plea to say, let's bring the community together in real life, right, in a post-COVID world where a lot of people, quite candidly, weren't going out much. You flash forward about a year, and this has evolved into, I think, something bigger that now has support from not just all the companies in the community, but venture capital firms, banks, law firms, real estate developers thinking about what to do with the space in town. Everyone at the student level, from MIT and Harvard and Northeastern and BU and Tufts and UMass and everywhere in between, seem to be very excited about building and kind of doing it, yes, within all the different companies in town, but also on campuses, even at the government. So the second portion of this entire effort, which we're releasing tonight, has to do with task forces we've spun up. The high level here is, I love kind of rah-rah motivation, Boston. Sure, that's great. It's a hell of a lot better if you direct it towards something and drive action. And we've had now, I think, about 10,000 people reach out in the past 30 days since launching this, saying that they want to help. And tonight, our hope is to be able to give people direction as to how they can specifically help. We are spinning up 9 task forces, 3 for each of our 3 goals, where the headliner for the Mass AI Coalition is helping Massachusetts lead in AI. Our 3 goals is to, 1, start here, stay here. Mm-hmm. We want more companies starting in this region and not leaving. And we have to make a compelling offering for them to stay. You can't just sell someone, I want you to stay here, unless they truly see the value in staying. So we're going to speak to that tonight. The second goal has to do with scaling here. Scale here with us, right? Whoop is a company in high growth. There are many others around town in the coalition that are the same. Suno, Lila Sciences, Liquid AI, Hi Marley, 7AI. You can see them all on the website. And then the third here is join us here. And this speaks to, in the news over the past couple of weeks, you've seen the Anthropic and Lovable conversation about companies willing to open up satellite offices here and commit to the region. Those companies matter. I want us to be the most welcoming city in America. I think that other states are giving us a gift from California to New York to allow us to compete I think every state right now is competing in the arena, and I want to make sure that everyone knows that if you're open to opening offices in a part of the country, we want you to open them here. And we want jobs here. We want to 10x plus this entire tech and AI ecosystem. And we eventually want to start shape-shifting even physical infrastructure to help make that happen. So I'm super excited about it. Today we're going to double click into everything I just talked about. I'm sure there'll be follow-up posts out in the socials that you'll see, but I think it's a big night, and we got a couple special guests tonight, which will be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think it's a great overview, and it's about winning, and it's about winning together. So, thank you for all the work you've done. And last but not least, how can we help you? As that part of call to action, how can we help Whoop? How can we help the Massachusetts AI Coalition grow here in Boston and globally?
I would say as you start to hear about the event series and the task forces, obviously raise your hand. I think it's easy to say, I want to help, which is great. That's the first step. We want that. My ask back is going to say, okay, which task force are you interested in supporting?
Right.
And instead of saying, well, I like this one and that one and this one and these 3 to 5, my strong recommendation is to pick one. Every task force has a leader on it who's driving the agenda. Every task force has an executive sponsor. You'll see many of these names from the community over the next 24 hours. People who have seen scale before, have seen real success, have been in the arena for 15, 20, 30 years. We want young people from universities. We want old people who have been executing for 30, 40, 50 years and everything in between. Pick a task force and try to support. Each team will have a 2-pizza team, kind of 7 to 12 members driving with them. And then there will be many, many hundreds of supporters, if not thousands, I imagine, attached to each one. Raise your hand, get involved. You can go to the website and click on Join Now, and you'll be asked which task force you want to partake in. That's number one. Number two is get out into the real world for these events. We're going to be holding 100 events co-hosted across companies in town. You'll see them on the website. I'd love to fit everybody to every event, but the reality here is, number one, we want to make sure that events that are targeted at a specific topic have people who are very excited and interested in that topic going after it. Agentic coding, workflow automation, AEO, AI image and video generation, the people in the arena building in those domains we want to prioritize. There will be big parties with thousands of people. There will be many connecting and kind of launch events, but I just want to encourage everyone to raise your hand. And if you don't get into an event to start, there will be many more. And we will help build technology to help automate a lot of this to help everybody get out there and about. So many ways to participate.
Perfect. This is Ryan Durkin, the VP of AI at Whoop, Matt from MGMT Boston. Exciting new chapter in Boston. So everybody, grab an oar and start paddling.
Can I say one last thing?
Of course.
It is incredibly important for people like Matt and others who are storytellers and bringing these great stories and wins in the community to life. I'd encourage everyone to step up and mimic your behavior, repost it or reshare. We've known each other for a number of years. I've been watching you build your business. It's been amazing. And I just say, great work, man. We're really excited about what you're doing.
Thank you. So we'll end it there.